Hello, awesome artists! Keith Haring was an American pop artist and social activist whose graffiti-style artwork grew out of the New York City street culture of the 1980s. He is best known for his bold and illustrative figures and symbols. Keith Haring is our inspiration for our artwork today. Get yourself a piece of paper, a Sharpie or other permanent marker, or if you don't have one, a black crayon. Also grab some markers and a piece of foil and a small spray bottle if you have one. Start by grabbing your Sharpie marker and creating a drawing of your choice inspired by Keith Haring. You could draw one of his dancing figures, you could draw a symbol, you could create your own symbol, you could even do a message of some sort that's important to you right now. Remember to draw big and take up as much of the page as you can. Now it's time to create a colorful tie-dye effect on our picture. You'll want to make sure your piece of foil is just slightly larger than your picture, making sure that you get color all over your page. Start coloring using whatever colors you'd like to all over the foil. I'm going to stick with some warm colors for this one because I love that heart and I want it to be pink and orange and yellow. Make sure you color in solid. I think I'm going to go a little bit more around the edges because I want to put color over my entire page. All right, that seems to be about as big as my page is, and I've got color that's going to reach over the entire page. Grab your drawing and your spray bottle and spray it a couple times. You want it covered with water but not soaking wet. All right, take your drawing and put it on top of the foil. Press down and rub all over the back side of the paper, making sure it has contact with the foil. All right, that looks good. Everything's pretty much covered. Let's lift off. Oh, awesome. Now, if you don't have a permanent marker like a Sharpie, you can do this same thing with a black crayon. So here I'm using the black crayon to do the drawing instead because the wax in that crayon will resist that watercolor and you'll end up with the same effect. Remember, draw big and take up as much of the page as you can. All right, I'm going to grab that same piece of foil and I'm just going to wipe off all of that water, and this time I think I'll try some cool colors instead. Again, I'm going to spray my paper a couple of times, put it face down on the foil, press down, and lift off. Yes. And now you have a tie-dyed Keith Haring inspired piece of artwork. I cannot wait to see what you create.